YouTube? It's your boy Snickerhead Pat coming to you with another video. And man, this is my first custom tutorial. I'm not really that much into custom, so you probably won't see a lot of these from me. I used to do customs back in the day. I actually stopped doing it. I was doing custom back when Air Force Ones were, when people were wearing Air Force Ones left and right. But yeah, shoe I'm gonna be doing is the Yin Yang ones. I'm gonna be turning them into a pair of shadows. The second I saw this shoe, I thought it would be a perfect shadow on custom. And like I said, normally I don't typically do customs, so I thought this one was perfect. One, because it has the black sole, so you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about dyeing it. You don't have to worry about sole swapping it. Sole swapping on ones, it's not worth it for me. Not to mention, almost everything is in place where it needs to be. You don't have to change much on it. All you have to do is change this back area, the check, and the toe box, and then the tag. That's really hardly any work. So since it's an easy job, I figured why not. Some of you know I already copped these. I did a review and on foot on them. Love the shoe. I was not gonna customize the shoes I already had because I already like this colorway. So I went out and I bought a fresh pair. Got them on sale. They were like $130, so didn't pay retail, so I figured why not. Let's get into it. A lot of you know how to customize because you've watched other videos. Of course, you need your acetone or nail polish remover. I have acetone, but today I'm just gonna keep it a little less, keep the chemicals at a minimum, and I'm gonna use some nail polish remover. Supplies that I have flat black, I have flat white, and I have light gray. I'm actually not even gonna use this. I'm actually just using flat white and flat black, and then I put that together and it's gonna be a flat gray. But yeah, let's get into it. Alright, some people use cotton balls, some people use whatever. I'm just gonna use a rag. Take your shoestrings out. You don't wanna F up your shoestrings, so. Boy about to be back in the custom game. Oh shit. Okay. Alright, so probably can't tell, but we got that toe box done. And last part we have to do, just a little bit on the Nike check, and then this back panel, and then this well, once we paint it all, then we go back and we do the wing. And then that tag, man, it's actually a pretty fast job, man. One of the reasons why I chose to do it.
I prefer Dos Equis.
See, so as you can see, this is actually, the paint is actually coming off pretty good. You don't have to make sure that the paint comes all the way off, but like I said, just kind of get a feel for it. If the whole thing feels pretty rough, then that lets you know that you've done enough. I'm gonna do a little more just to make sure I get it off good. I don't even know if y'all can see this shit, man. I got a little hood set up, bruh. Stupid dog barking. Alright, so we got the wing off. As you can see, if you want to compare it. Alright, we back at it. Alright, so I just wanted to give a little time for this to dry. Grab my little mixture right here. You want to start, you want to apply these layers kind of lightly. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to cake it on there. All right, so we got some of the back panel done, of course, and the check also, but I have to apply a few more layers, and the toe box as well. I'm gonna do the toe box. I'm gonna do the toe box next, but got the back panels done. Not done, but got a few layers on those, so I'll apply a few layers and then we'll get started on this wing right here. And then of course the last part we still have to do is the tag. But just to give you an idea how it's coming out, that is what it's looking like. Gotta run to the store and get some more nail polish remover, and I'll continue when I get back. Alright, so it is day 2, and so yesterday I pretty much went ahead and just completed this out. I still have to tighten it up on a few more areas, mostly on this wing right here. Did a little bit of it, but I still have some touching up to do, and I'm gonna really tighten that up. You'll see how it looks in the final photos, but we pretty much got everything we needed done in terms of the tag. Few spots I need to touch up on the shoe in general, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock this one out, and then you'll see the final photos next. All right, so man, as you can see, I went ahead and I just finished out the custom, man. I was actually running out of memory, so I really didn't have enough space on my, as far as memory, to complete a long detailed video. So much for this being the tutorial. If you want to do a custom like this and you have specific questions, hit me up, man. You can email me sneakerheadpat@gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram too, sneakerheadpat, and I'll answer any questions that you may have. I'll help you with anything you may need help with. I just wanted to point out a few things you're gonna want to look out for when you're doing a custom like this. The main things you're gonna want to look out for, I want to say, I already pointed it out, but these raw edges, whatever the color of the leather is, you're gonna want to make sure you hit that on the edges as well. So in this case, with it being gray, those edges have to match as well. If you leave the edges black, it's gonna throw it off. You may not notice why it looks off, but that's gonna be why. So right here, you know, on this panel right here, you're also gonna wanna hit those edges. On the check mark, you're gonna wanna hit the edges to be gray. And I'm pretty thorough, so I make sure I hit every point. And the same thing with the black. When you paint this gray, you're gonna get some gray on this edge right here. It's supposed to be black because it's on the actual panel right here, so you're gonna wanna go back over it with some flat black and hit the edge of this right here. And that's just to make your shoe look pretty consistent. Another thing is the tag. Tag is pretty easy. Basically it soaks up the paint just like anything else. So what I did was I painted the entire tag, painted the tag black, and then I went back over it with that shadow colorway. And as you can see, this is the previous look of the shoe. So it was red, so after I painted it, there are actual parts of the tongue that still look a little red, so I will go back over that one more time just to make it a solid black. Other than that, you really can't tell. These actually came out really nice. Hardest part is actually the wing. Took a little work. I may still tighten it up some more, but that's how the wing came out. What else? Another thing, you're gonna want to hit that stitching right there. Once you paint this gray, you'll turn the stitching gray, so you're gonna want to go back over that line to be black, so it's consistent with the actual original. And there's a shot of the back. Yeah, so that is it. I guess I'll do it on foot. I'm not sure if you all want to see it on foot, but just to give you a look at what it's gonna look like on feet. And like I said, if you have any questions, man, hit your boy up. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Stay tuned for that on foot, and I will see you next video. Peace.